Hi folks, it's me, it's CrumbleChris. We're back for episode number 2 of Dungeons 3 Complete Collect. There you are, all that. Oh yeah. Okay folks, I'm playing this on the PlayStation, PS4. You can get this on Xbox and on Steam. Not the Switch. Steam, I think. I really should double check that, shouldn't I? Let me double check that. Perfect. This is a Saturday video. Yes, it's on Steam, Xbox, and PS4. Not on the Switch. There we go. That's what I get for not checking. So, this is a Saturday video, which means we can play for a bit longer if you want. Or you can watch for a bit longer. We're going to play a campaign, and hopefully, fingers crossed, as much as my fingers will cross, we will make some solid progress. Now I'm planning on alternating between Dungeons 3 and the last series I did, which was Project... What was the last series I did? It was the Architect Edition, I know that. I really can't remember. How bad is that? Come on, folks, that's terrible. Project High Rise, which is Architect's Edition, is re-released for console. So I'm going to do 1 week on Dungeons, 1 week on Project High Rise. Let's get started.
The Shadow of Absolute Evil. The Shadow of Absolute Evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target, a dark elf named Talia.
A dark elf named Talia.
A long, long time ago, the Absolute Evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer.
Oh no!
As the weeks and months passed, the Absolute Evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean.
It's a puny little ocean.
It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions evil. it instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet.
Ooh.
These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with Devious Evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.
Oh, come on.
The annoyed Evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself. A creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil. And the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
Ooh. Well, there we go, folks. We've got a perfect target in mind, and we're a very evil person. That's what that tells us. I hope you liked that intro. That was awesome. The developers of this game need a round of drinks on me. That was an awesome intro. Like, seriously, folks, that is great. So, it's Saturday. It's time to play Dungeons 3 Complete Collection. We're playing on PS4.
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow.
Oh, no.
He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father, I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really?
Oh, no.
Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. Your daughter. You can count on me.
Okay.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whumph! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close.
That's good. We haven't got a good
As
one.
the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Okay. What are we doing? We just go here. Ah. Which way do we go?
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry, I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
Okay. We're not allowed to go in the lantern light.
Lanterns! Lanterns everywhere! Lanterns! You'd think some nutcase hung them all over the place just to be irritating. I'm supposed to be the evil one here. Whatever. The shadow of the nestled cozily before the fireplace evil was extremely sensitive to light and would inevitably take damage from it. It was important to avoid light as much as possible.
Okay. I like the fact the credits are scrolling. That's really quite cool. Little baby steps.
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
Okay. How do I do this? Doesn't help me. Press L, that's what I was doing. Why isn't it working? Shadow of the absolute evil is looking for a willing victim. Good Star Trek Online. Okay, let's see. I want to do what I want. Oops, I think we need a tutorial. I'm going to do another tutorial because I'm very confused. Evilness! Fast learning evil.
Evilness. The fast-learning evil quickly set about sending its creatures into the overworld.
Guess this game, you've got to actually do tutorials. I didn't realise this. It's going to be another tutorial episode. I'm so sorry. We've been going for 16 minutes. I feel like I've achieved nothing. But it's fun. And that narrator, seriously, whoever you are, I owe you a drink. Come on. It's that day and it's a day to relax.
Fast-learning evil had begun the second tutorial.
Woo!
It now more or less knew what it had to do to build a dungeon.
Yes.
Now it would turn to the overworld, where it would sow chaos and destruction. Up there waited a Isle of Good, which just begged to be destroyed. The impatient evil got right down to destroying. Before the overworld could be destroyed, a number of creatures would first have to be brought there. The Hand of Terror greedily reached out to grab some.
Okay. Grab you. Now what do I do? Oh. Oh. You can pick up multiple creatures at once. Okay. Many creatures in the dungeon.
First, creatures ventured out into the overworld. The destruction-craving evil could hardly wait to transform all those unbearably rich colors into 50 shades of gray. The drooling evil did not have the omnipotence in the overworld it was used to in the dungeon. Here, it had to direct its creatures the old-fashioned way, with orders.
Wants me to press something. Right. Evil things. Things up. Have we conquered yet?
Ah, the Isle of Good had been destroyed. To the ground. This not only made for a more pleasant ambiance, but also produced some lovely evilness, which could be used for research. The researching evil quickly set about spending its evilness.
Okay, we open the menu. Research.
The truth-hungry evil had increased its population limit and could from now on hire more creatures. A great decision. The fantastic evil had understood the basics of the overworld and the advantages of evilness in the blink of an eye. Not that those were difficult concepts, but hey, you take what you can get, so good work.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I think save the next one
Dungeons
for next time. Because we've been doing this for 25 minutes. Okay, folks. Okay, that's it. No more. Okay. I hope you enjoy this. This is fun. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can interact with me on social media. My Twitter is down there. It's way too crumbly. My website is CrumbleChris.com. And if you really want to support me, you can go to patreon.com/, that way, CrumbleChris, which is also down there. Camera's here. Down there. All down there. And then you can give me just $1 a month and you get access to this video before anyone else. And other videos and other stuff as I'm doing them. And if I encounter problems, you'll be the ones to hear about it. So it's worth subscribing, I promise. Okay, folks, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Have fun.